Matt, you want to start off?
Yeah, I'll start off.
Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to THC Temple. You know me, Young Matt B. Instagram thing be right there. Here, my boy Larry Jones. You know what I'm saying? THC Temple. Getting it in. 3001 Space Odyssey review.
Check this out, man. Everybody in the land was talking about, yo, man, y'all heard that new Flatbush Zombies. And when everybody was saying that, because that's when it had just came out. That was like, when it come out? Last Monday?
Last Monday, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Sometime like that. And that was like the same day, you know, when it came out, everybody was like, yo, man, you heard it?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
And we were listening to it.
Like, we heard it that day, like...
Mm-hmm.
I was looking something online.
Matt put it up and he was like, yo, man, you know Flatbush released a new shit? And I was like, no, I didn't know. And then it was like, oh, it came out today. I heard, you know, the whispers. You know, I seen the Instagram posts and all type of shit like that. But that was the first time me checking out the album itself. And so we've been listening to it ever since then. And now we can actually sit down and do a real review. You know
yeah, now that we've heard
like
it.
Needle dropping on them guys, you know, they do the 24-hour review. Like, as soon as the album come out, they would have review the next day.
They writing notes as they listen to the song.
Yeah, they writing notes as soon as it come out. Like, I don't know what the hell they be on, but...
Especially Needle Drop, dude. He reviewed some of the albums. I wonder if he even got a day job. Like,
he don't got no day job. He's reviewing albums. That's his job. What you talking about? But goddamn, okay. So when you started off with track 1, the Odyssey, how do you feel about the Odyssey, man?
The Odyssey, I mean, to me, every album, an introduction, it's either just gonna blow you away, or it's just gonna be there just to be an introduction.
Just get you ready for what's about to go down.
You ready. Yeah. You hear the sounds, what instruments you should expect and whatnot. That's what an intro track really should be. And with this one, I think it delivered well. I think it didn't really blow me away, but
because and even like, you know, looking at the rest of the album, this album is really like if you look at Drugs, you remember the first mixtape when Drugs came out. Drugs was like a compilation of like Flatbush Zombie songs.
Yeah,
like it didn't really have a direction or like a certain it didn't have a theme to it, like a certain thing for the whole album. It was just a compilation, a set of dope ass Flatbush Zombies.
They just threw together and said, "This is what we're gonna put out. We're gonna call it Drugs," and that's what we came out with. Then we got that boss ass Thug Waffle song.
Yeah,
Thug Waffle. My God,
shit, hell yeah. That was the first time I heard him, and that was the dope as shit. But when Better Off Dead came out,
okay, yeah,
Better Off Dead, that was like my favorite thing, you know, by him to me.
Like it came out at good. It was like that. It was like near winter time,
and it came out on 9/11, I think.
Did it?
I think so.
What?
I think it came out. It came out on 9/11, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it came out in September. I know it did around 9/11. But it was a dope ass album. It had a dope ass. Even I love everything. I love the title, the cover, everything.
The cover art was amazing.
Yeah, I love that when it comes to albums or when it just comes to music mixtapes or whatever it is. Like when they have a dope ass title, a dope ass cover, and a dope theme. And Better Off Dead was a dope ass theme album. You know what I'm saying? It had a nice feeling to it, like a grittier kind of horror.
It was like
walking through a graveyard. Sort of type shit.
Gritty. Yeah. In simplest terms, gritty. Like
whether you were having an acid trip in a graveyard or whether you were just cutting through there. You know what I'm saying?
The smoke a blunt.
Smoking. Yeah, it's just it got a graveyard type of theme to it. And when it comes to this album, like I said, starting it off, I think this is another like compilation album. I don't think it really has a theme to it. I think this was like really, especially like when it goes to the last song. You heard the last song, have you?
Your favorite rap song.
Yeah, your favorite rap song when they talk about like at the end of it, cause like when I was going to it and it was 12 minutes long, I was like, damn, I
didn't even know it was that long.
Yeah, because at the end, like at first, you know, it's them rapping, they spitting the bars.
Oh yeah, then everybody's coming.
Yeah, at the end, it's like all the fans. Like I guess they had a voicemail set up where all the fans were talking about, you know, they love them. They inspired. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So this album, that's what really made this album feel like. Cause listening to it, I was like, what is the direction of this album? What's the theme of it? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Better Off Dead. I think they were trying to make like a true album and have a theme and something like that.
And even though it came out as a mixtape, it was still album. Yeah, it's still an album.
Yeah, it's me, quote unquote, an album. Whatever you call an album, mixtape, I call it an album. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand.
I would say like this is another compilation of dope Flatbush songs. But it's supposed to be like kind of, this is basically like them making, you know, like a complete set for the fans. You know what I'm saying? Like for our hardcore and our true fans, you know, this is like our best work, so to say, like our best, like another compilation of Flatbush songs. Yeah. But like these are like our best songs to date. You know what I'm saying?
I could see that because it was an independent release. First of all, independent release,
totally independent. Yeah, that's another dope ass. Yeah, that's another dope ass thing. Like, you know, they've been in the game independent from day one. You know, they ain't never needed nobody, and they've been doing their own thing. They've been dropping hot music. So this is, like I said, this is what that kind of feels like. This feels like, you know, like an ode to the fans. Like, thank you guys. This is our first album. You know what I'm saying? First putting anything out in a store. I don't know if they're gonna have like real CD copies of the album, but you know, it's the first, you know, iTunes and, you know, release album. Use the big, yo. That album track.
It's the big. Okay.
But yeah. So this is like our first release. You know what I'm saying? Our first strong album. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, for the fans. So that's really, you know, my kind of take on it. You know what I'm saying?
What were the notes I had down about it? That I sent you. I'm about to.
My favorite songs on the motherfucker. Like, I think, and skip to the next song. If you can, go ahead.
Yeah.
What's the next song?
Acension. Oh my gosh.
Number 6, yeah. And I think, like, because it has 12 songs on the album. I think if anything, like I said, it doesn't really have much direction and a theme to it. But I really think it's in like 2 parts. Like, I think that, like, because as soon as it gets to Smoke Break at number 7, I think like it just takes on like another feeling of it. I don't know, like the first, like 1 through 6, the Odyssey, Bounce, Rest in Peace of the CD, a Spike Lee joint, and Fly Away.
Do you call the album hype? Like, could you call it a hype album?
Like this album, like this song right here, Acension. Like this song right here is for, you know, like a concert or that type of, you know, hype type of vibe. This is as hype as the album gets.
Yeah.
God, fuck am I saying? Like, you know, I don't even know the lyrics yet, but it's an album where it's a song where it's not really important to know the lyrics. Yeah. It says when it comes on at the concert, something to go ham to. Or when it's like in the car, you know, something real bassy and gritty and something you can yell to, you know, because Flatbush do make, you know, they're known for making hype music, chill music.
Oh, God.
Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. This album, it's just, you know, them dabbling in all the things that they're good at, whether it's a song where you and the homies could smoke and chill to, or whether it's, you know, some bars. And Zombie, you know, Juice.
Yeah.
He could, like, this is the best that he's ever
you know
what I'm saying? Because on other albums, I always would say that he was the weakest Flatbush Zombie. You know, on the other albums, I would say he's the weakest Flatbush Zombie. Not just I'm high now, like his voice and just his style, just so weird to me. Yeah, but he's most definitely on every album. Like after the first album, he's gotten better. Yeah, every release, he's gotten better. Like he's progressed. He's doing nothing but progressing. You know what I'm saying? And on this album, like if this would have been their first album, I wouldn't have looked at him like that.
It was like watching Eminem's voice change from Slim Shady LP to Eminem's show to what it is now. Like. That's what I mean, it's a similar.
I wouldn't say because like that's what I'm saying. It wasn't his like my whole problem with Juice isn't his voice.
Oh,
it's how he uses it too. Yeah. Like sometimes like he's just like wow, like he's just doing stupid stuff. But like I said on this album, like I wouldn't have even noticed it. Like I said, if this was my first impression of him. It wouldn't, because he's killing on this album.
Yeah, if you would have, if you go back, now see that's
if you go back to the old, I forgot some of his old drugs. But yeah,
if you go back and try to listen to drug verses, you're gonna be like, oh my god, you want to throw it down the stairs immediately.
Yeah, because Eric and me, like first, starting off with Flatbush Zombies, I would say, Meech, he was the guy standing out to me.
Yeah.
Then when Better Off Dead came out, that's when I started to appreciate Eric more.
Yeah.
Like because Triple Two is my favorite song. That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, Triple Two.
That's my favorite Flatbush song.
Rolling good. Girlfriend, what's that issue? Huh?
That's my favorite Flatbush song ever.
Oh my god.
So that's like one of my favorite hip hop songs. Like that song is just so fucking good. The beat, everything. So and I really, I love a rapper producer, like somebody who can make their own beats.
Eric
and rap. I love that. And so Eric, that's why, Flatbush Zombies, they're really talented. Meech, he's one of those guys where, what would you say about Meech? Like how would you describe him?
How would I don't know, like I've never had a problem with Meech. Like Meech has impressed me since day one.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I've always
what
had a good impression
day
of him.
one. Like, he's been the guy to. I don't really know. Like, I don't even know either, man. Like, he's a dope ass rapper, and he's a dope rapper. I guess that's the only way you can really put it.
Like secretly, the man can write good bars. Like,
yeah, his bar, like he writes.
this white bitch had the fucking nerve to call me a nigga when she the one paying her surgeon for her lips to get bigger.
Yeah,
like wordplay like that.
Yeah, he can write super clever bars. Like he's just a there's no way around it. He's a dope rapper.
Yeah,
he's just a dope rapper. So that's what I'm saying. From day one, Meech, like for Thug Waffle, what he say? Today I purchased a coffin and I ain't even died yet. Yeah, so from day one, he's just been a dope rapper. Like he'll say some shit that'll make you think. He'll say some shit that'll be like he said. I forgot what song it is on this album. He said I'm about to join the 27 club.
Oh yeah, like White Light or something.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like he said some stuff that people
said die high off the acid trip, double cup, lean cup, something like that. It was a dope bar. I can't remember specifically, but it was
so Meech. You know what I'm saying? He's always been a super dope rapper, and he getting it in on this one. I forgot what song it was where he had a doo-doo verse. I don't know which one it was.
I can't, cause like I've listened to the album back to back, but I still
play the next track because that's the instrumental. Which song is that?
Ascension. That was still Ascension.
That was still Ascension. Yeah, the end of it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of.
And see, now we got the single Bounce. The single for the album.
What's that right there?
That's Bounce.
Oh, that's Bounce. Okay, I thought Bounce was.
Yeah, that's the single for the. Your life. That's the single for the album right there.
That's what I'm saying. And Bounce is track 2. So, as soon as you get through track 1, like I said, somebody who's first listening to it, you're like, okay, let me see what they're about to do. And then number 2, it's like, again, it's like, it's like we're back to our old antics, but we still, I don't know, it's a line of progression there. It's not like amazing progression, like, whoa, like blowing you off the map, but it's, the flat, like I said, these independent dudes, especially when Juice come on. Juice, this is one of his best verses on the album, but he's like, when I heard Juice, like I said, Meech, like I already know he good. You know what I'm saying? He came on, it was dope. Want too impressive, but dope. When Meech came on, when Juice came on, I was impressed. Like, go ahead, where the Juice part is? There it is.
Yeah. Comes in at 106.
Like, everything about it, the Eric is most definitely on point. The production on the album, no question about it. Production is, I wouldn't say it's through the roof.
No.
But it's touching the roof. It's
like, you can't call it bad production. You can't. It's especially in a one-man team. Show me a one-man team that can do better. Show me.
Yeah,
and then rap on certain songs too.
Yeah, I haven't seen the full credits, but I know Eric. I know he produced all of them, but he produced all of them by himself.
Don't hold it to me. Yeah, don't hold it to me. But
I'm almost certain he produced all the songs by himself.
But fucking damn, what was I gonna go with that? Like it's like. Now the con of it, Eric's, cause I got a problem with Eric's production on this album. I do.
Why?
Cause I feel like he brought all of his game, but I felt like he focused, too hard beat per beat. Like maybe I'm saying he tried to put too much soul into it. Saying that he spent too much time on a beat could be wrong, but then saying it could be right.
So
as well.
What do you feel like the biggest problem with the beats were, or what was your problem overall?
I guess it was the grit. I guess I was looking for more of that grit feel of that Better Off Dead thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, see, that's why I was thinking. That's what I was saying or thinking too. But that's one thing about it. Like I think this album they were trying to dibble and dabble in all of the avenues that they work in. They got some grit up here. They got some of the soul up here. They got some of the weirdness up here. Everything that
they still got some of the singing. Yeah, that excellent sample singing.
Yeah, this album, I think they went for basically variety. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you like Flatbush Zombies, there's something on this album for you.
There's one song.
Yeah, there's something on this album that you'll love. You know what I'm saying? There's at least one thing up here you'll love. Because I love Smoke Break. And all those 3 tracks in there, Smoke Break, Trade Off, and Good Grief, I love those shit. I love those
My songs. Top picks easily would be, I think it'd have to be Bounce. Mm-hmm. Bounce, Rest in R.I.P.C.D, R.I.P.C.D, and This Is It. And Acension as well. I gotta throw in Acension.
Which one? This is R.I.P.C.D, right?
This is, R.I.P.C.D, yeah. This track, Bounce, Acension, This Is It.
Yeah, I like R.I.P.C.D. I love the lyrics to it, the feeling of the song and all that. But I just don't like the beat. It's just I don't like. That's the only part I don't like.
It's real like
that's what keeps me away from it. it's good. Like I said, it's a dope song. But at the same time, I wouldn't be playing it like that. It's something I most likely skip before I get all the way through.
Yeah.
You know.
But could you play this album without skipping it? Like,
no.
You couldn't.
No. I'd have to, but that's the joke. I'd have to skip a couple times or a few times, and I'm only going to skip, if I notice it. If I'm doing something and we, hanging out, chilling the boys, I ain't really going to think of it. It's not like I'm going to skip it because it's bad or because it's lame. It's really because, if I skip it, like, some of the songs have like an instrumental break at the end of it or something like that. It'll be because, I'm ready to listen to some, I'm ready to
this next song.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's not really a skipper like, damn, lame, you know what I'm saying? Dry mouth, you know what I'm saying? Because some shit, you could just be driving and doing stuff and all of a sudden you notice that you listening to some trash and be like, damn.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what the fuck is that? But this will be something that I won't notice it. Mm-hmm. I know I won't notice it unless I'm really like on my music shit right now.
Like I could put this on at like work and do my closing routine. And not like, skip it. Like
even right now, it's not bad. Just when we sit here talking, just listen to it, it's not bad. But if I'm sitting there listening, paying attention, hardcore, I don't want to listen to this song. Not this song itself in general, but it's a couple of songs that I'm just gonna want to skip like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The chorus and like the fig, R.I.P.C.D. Everything about it is dope. And like the song, like I was saying, the song titles, even the song titles on the album, the Spike Lee joint and New Phone Who This, you know what I'm saying?
New Phone Who, that one intrigued me to the point where I wanted to listen to it.
That's what I'm saying. Flatbush is really good at, being unique. Kind of being.
They're good at matching like the title is the title of the track
and matching their demographic. Especially when you look at like you look at the end of the album at the fucking, like I said, the part where everybody was talking about how Flatbush, I love Flatbush and this and this and this and that. You hear how the demographic talk and everything, and
shout out to my boy, like
it's basically like us, and like the people in the THC Temple or the fucking like the young crowd.
Yeah, they really,
you know what I'm saying?
They connect, man. I mean, because they are young themselves, they're only like
they're in their 20s.
None of them are near 30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of them near 30. Yeah, all of them are in their 20s, so they're young kids, and this. You know what I'm saying? In my soul, like when this song first came on, I like this song. Moving slow by. Everything about this.
I'm just trying to roll my joint.
Yeah, I love this. It's so cool. And it's talking about like when interlude. I was like, the interlude, one of the best songs now.
It's crazy, dude.
That's just my shit, man. Like that's one thing that I think Flatbush really do really good. Cause like I said, Meech is like your hardcore rapper and shit, but Eric and Juice. They really good at that sing-songy type of rap, shit like that. Moving slow while I'm sitting down. Like, I love this song. Why am I sober? See, this is him using his voice to his advantage. It don't sound all, she's licking on my balls. He sound like E40 and shit. Like,
I just got a blowjob.
But
that line killed me, though.
That blowjob line killed me.
Shout out to that line.
That song, that was on Trade Off.
Yeah.
Work Hard Data, which is another fire. I love that song. Put on that one. Put on
Trade Off.
Yes, okay. Trade Off is dope.
Next track.
Trade Off is dope. Like, the instrument, like, that's what I'm saying. The instrument, like, the instrumentals were basic on the first 6 songs.
Yeah.
They were basic and average. Like, I know Eric can do that. But I feel like at the end of it, like I said, those last 6 songs,
something happened and
he started blowing them out of the water. You know what I'm saying? Not even blowing them out of the water, but this song, like, just...
Like, Eric, like, that's the thing. Better Off Dead and Drugs had a lot of sample work to him.
Yeah.
With this album, he went more like, making the beats.
Yeah,
like, not relying so heavily on
that I've heard, that I can notice myself now. That'd be sometimes, you think it ain't no samples, it be sampled up.
Yeah.
But I don't hear many samples.
I heard in-house production.
That's what I'm saying. So these beats are it's a lot of progression, but not even to say like progression, but like more professional. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Work hard, play hard.
And that guitar right here.
Deja. Hey, off. Dead for one. Dead hit. Oh, I play hard. Job. Dude, see, that's the joke. When me and Larry first heard that line, we were sitting there like sex was on the last thing on neither of our minds. I think we were smashing out a sandwich or something.
We were just smoking over here, chilling, and yeah, we just heard that. That's what I'm saying. I like songs where, damn, I'm not paying attention, and then he just came out of nowhere. I just got a blowjob, and
it just blew me away.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Music is supposed to be, you know, a little funny, a little this, a little that, intriguing. That's why it's supposed to be interesting. It's supposed to, especially, you know, the first time, or, you know, when you're hearing something like, you know, because it's always times, you know, you heard a song 500 times, but then you just heard something new that first time, that, you know, not that first time, but that 305th time that you heard it, like something you ain't heard before. That should be funny to me.
Oh my god. I died off that hit, Larry. I was paying attention, but I died off that hit.
Oh shit! All right, let's get ready to end it up.
All right, guys.
All right, so what number? What rating would you give it, Matt?
All right, what scale are we gonna go by?
I'm gonna go out of 100.
1 to 100.
I'm gonna go out of 100.
Okay.
And out of 100, I give the Flatbush album 3001. A Laced Odyssey.
A Laced Odyssey.
A Laced Space Odyssey, whichever one you want to call it out. Spaced Out Odyssey.
Yeah.
I give it a 77.
You give it a 77?
77, man.
D rating, man?
77, man. I give it a 77. The reason I give it a 77, put it this way, man. The beats and production, I think really dope, really fire. If for any purpose that I say, like I said, I think this album has purposes for everything. I think you go to the Flatbush, you know, concerts, I think this album will be fire as fuck to hear. Yeah. I think, you know what I'm saying, it got some songs where you can be riding down the street with your boys. It got some songs where you can just be sitting to yourself, you know, listening to your tunes. It got some songs where you can, you know, be in the smoke session. It got some songs when you're in your feelings. You know, like a song or two. Like when I say that, like it probably got a song or two for each of those occasions. So you know what I'm saying? It got some songs for all of the occasions. As a full album, it's not the strongest thing on the planet, but it's most definitely strong for what it is. Like being the first full length Flatbush Zombies like independent album, it's strong enough. You know,
and that's why I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna cut it slack because music I don't cut music slack. If you're gonna produce music, do it to the best of your capabilities. Blah this, blah that, etc. But that's why, me personally as a fan, I'm not gonna judge it based off that. I'm gonna judge it based off true review. I'm going ahead and give it a C rating about an 80, 85.
You give it 80?
Yeah, I'll give it an 80. I'll go ahead and give it an 80. 82. And we're going to give it an 82.
So Matt gives it an 82. I give it a 77.
I think it adds, yeah. I mean,
and you know what? I go ahead and give it an extra point, man. I give it a 78 out of 100, man. So you got a 78 for me, and you got a 82 for Matt.
Yep.
So dope ass Flatbush album. Dope album. Either way, the verdict. Should you check it out? Yeah, go ahead and pull it up. Pull it up on that Apple Music. Pull it up on wherever you can listen to it.
Music, it's up there.
Yeah, it's something up there for you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to pay $10 for it or not, but it's something up there for you. Flatbush fans, yeah, it's worth the $10. Yes. If they most definitely got a CD version, I'm most definitely looking to buy that because it's dope. I don't really like buying digital albums like that because I mean it's not really not. But either way,
it can't break though. One benefit can't break.
Yeah, especially the benefit, you know, to help the independent brothers who making some good music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That is $10. You know what I'm saying? So, what did you say? It's worth $10, Matt?
Yeah, I'd easily spend $10.
I'd easily spend.
Go on and just caught the half blunt.
You
got the half blunt. Go buy the album.
Yeah, buy your fucking $10 album and buy your sack of kush and then listen to your album. All right, I got a wild cat in here. See, Cat heard Flatbush and was like, "Yo, bro, where it at though? Fire album, right?" Bitch ass. Either way, man, check this out.
We out.
We up out of here, man.